Hey, my beautiful aquas. How are y'all doing? I missed you. You know it's all love. If this is your first time seeing me on your screen, welcome. I'm so happy that you're here. I'm grateful that you trust me to read for you and that you clicked on this video to even give it a chance, right? If you decide to stay and subscribe and chill with the tribe, hey, we're here. I like it here. We all like it here. I think we like it here. Anyways, let me shut up so I can get into why I'm here. I am here for your October general forecast reading, whatever you want to call it, but it's for October, okay? So what we're going to be discussing is the 4 different areas of your life that I clarify. For any newbies, I love the number 4. It's a thing. It's going to get old to you maybe, but I do things in 4s. So I'll be clarifying the 4 different areas of your life. I'm going to clarify your personal space, so thoughts you'll be thinking about the whole month. I'm going to talk about love. That's self-explanatory. We're going to get into work again, self-explanatory. And then we're going to close it out with family ties. Family ties can kind of crisscross applesauce over other stuff. If it does, I'll tie it all together and give it to you as a present. I promise you, right? I curse. If you don't like that, you may want to click out now. But OG followers, you know it's all love. I appreciate your presence. Thank you for being here with me. Now, y'all, let's go ahead and just address the pink elephant in the room. We are in Mercury Retrograde. I know y'all know this. Y'all wouldn't be watching tarot if y'all weren't aware of Mercury Retrograde. It started this week, okay? So this transit and this lovely gift, I like to call it an opportunity period. Some people hate it. It's a thing. I get it. But this transit is hosted by our lovely, lovely friend Libra. Now, we all know, if we don't, you're about to find out. Libra is about relationships. Libra is about communication and keeping things balanced and fairness, right? So if Libra is hosting this Mercury retrograde party, what you think we focusing on? Relationships, how we communicate, how we show up for others, and how we show up for ourselves. Now, every transit affects every single sign differently, but with Mercury retrograde, there are some things that affect all our asses across the board. What is that? Miscommunication. That's one thing. Delays, missed appointments, forgetfulness, backtracking constantly. Like, I don't know how many damn times I left my phone yesterday. But anyways, that's a thing, right? And you can say, oh, Mercury retrograde, blame it on whatever you want to. Just keep moving, okay? You may have car problems. There will be some issues with electronics, right? There are do's and don'ts. The do's, anything that starts with RE, that's what you touch when there is a retrograde. That revisiting, reworking, remodeling, that's great to do too. Resolving, all of those type of things are what we're doing. You may even feel like rekindling because people return from your past during this time. Now, anything you do, if you rekindle especially, take your time, sort through it, tie up any loose ends, and get it ready for when Mercury goes direct again, which is on the 18th. So just coast it out for a little while and we'll be okay. Don'ts. Let's talk about the don'ts, okay? The don'ts are contracts. Even if it's a verbal contract, it's a no. It's a damn no. If you can put it off, because you really need to review it. There may be something in there that's kind of tricky. There may be something that comes with things, or it may be something you're going to have to revisit, period. You're going to have to go back and look over this, whatever it is that you sign your name on a dotted line for. It's going to be revisited, okay? It's going to be something you're going to have to continue to work through. That's the thing. So, what else? If you need to buy a car, get that car. If you know you need to move and you need a place, sign that lease. If you need things or you need to buy something, get it. If it's something you really can't hold off on, get it. It's going to be okay. It's not the end of the world. Needs make sense. This is about wants, okay? If it can wait, let it wait. Now, for you in this particular transit aqua, you will be affected in the 9th house. Now, you can go research the 9th house. I mean, I think you should go research it. I like stuff like this, so I think you should go research the 9th house and what comes with it. But I'm going to give you a quick rundown of what the 9th house is, okay? The 9th house is the house of religion, philosophy, our philosophies on life, okay? Like our personal views on life. And it's about long distance travel. So again, here goes some travel stuff, and it's already retrograde. Now, that's just the quick little synopsis of that house. It represents a lot of other things, but you would have to go and check that out. I'm just telling you the quick parts of it. Now, Aqua, these are things that you'll be reviewing during this time, okay? You may be evaluating how you express yourself. Yeah, Yeah, you're gonna have wavering faith, and you're gonna question your purpose. You're gonna try to figure out, is this what I'm supposed to be doing in my life? Is this how this thing's supposed to be going in my life? You're gonna feel like that. You may second guess yourself in every area outside of just your life. You may decide you want to get some French fries, and then you pull it to the restaurant and be like, maybe I want an apple pie. That's gonna be a thing, and that's okay. That's okay. It's the energy. You're learning how to set boundaries in this time. You're learning what your personal philosophy is on life. It's being reworked. Regardless of how old you are, it's being reworked, which is really good because it's going to open you up to better things. There will be setbacks, delays. Sudden changes may cause you to question if you're even still interested in stuff. You're going to be easily irritated. You will not have patience with people and their opinions, period. You just won't. You don't want to hear it. There will be pushback from loved ones about things that you like you may be trying to talk to them about your philosophy in life, about how you feel, and you're going to get pushback. It may be about your lifestyle, and you may have been doing this for 50 years, and here they come all of a sudden wanting to speak on it. You may be taking a trip to see some loved ones or some friends. There will be delays. There will be some problems. So you can still make it, but just be patient, okay? Just be patient. Your philosophy on relationships will shift, and how you view love, romance, and everything that comes with a connection. That's going to change. It won't be like what it was. You're just going to see it differently. Life, period. Now, doing the pre-shuffle with your cards, your oracle cards, we kept getting Treasure Island, but Treasure Island has the number 9, so that means you got to transform. Guess what? You're in the 9th house, so that makes sense. Transformation is going to bring you in whatever abundance you're trying to get, and you had the abundance card come up. So there's something that you want. There's something coming your way, and you've already started to have a shift in how you see the world anyways. Okay, then for the tarot, we got the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. You were feeling left out in the cold. You was feeling like somebody's left you out there, like you was dingy and nasty, but you coming out of that. You're recouping. You could have literally been left out in the cold, as far as finances, not having a job, not having enough, or taking a hit where you had to take, maybe you had your schedule cut or something. But now you're recovering from that, you're rebounding. So now that we're done with that, let's go ahead and get your overall energy, Aqua, and then I'll release you guys. Let's go ahead and get into this reading so y'all can go about your life. Because you got things to do. You got to work with religion and philosophy on life and shit like that. You got trips to take. Let me hurry up and get you out of here. There will be something y'all are very, very, very happy about. You're going to be exhibiting a lot of gratitude during this month and moving forward. Like I said, you're trying to find the small things in life. Y'all been laughing a lot, maybe finding things in life to make you feel good. If you start to feel down, you're like, okay, let me turn on this comedy, or no, let me get up and go walk. You're trying to find things to lighten your mood, okay? You are learning patience during this time, so work with it. Patience and acceptance of other people. I like it. And most importantly, acceptance of yourself, Aqua. That's one thing here. That's one thing. I don't know where the abundance is coming from. Maybe you're waiting on a lump sum. Maybe you're inheriting something. Something's going on, okay? Envy at this time when it comes to relationships may be an issue, and why? Now, you may be envious of other people in their relationships, but envy isn't a bad thing, okay? It depends on where you take that envy. So you may be envious of, say your friend is married and you see how loving the relationship is, the ins and outs. And your envy comes from a place of, I want that for myself. So you could be making these changes around how you view love by talking to your friend and their partner to see how they did it. And you may take certain things from them and leave what doesn't work for you. That is when envy turns into desire, and it makes you go out and you do it yourself. You do the work, right? So envy is a good thing because you wanted it and you figured out how to get it for yourself to make it fit for yourself. But when envy goes in the direction of jealousy, that's when we have a problem. So your envy is coming from a place of, I want it, I desire it, and I'm going to work on myself. I'm going to do what I have to do to bring in the type of love that I want. I want the love that I see surrounding me. I want this certain type of love. You may have something that you feel idealistic about. Right now, we are in the season. This is definitely the transit for idealizing things. So be careful with the rose-colored glasses. Okay, Aqua? Yeah, love is very, very, very important to you right now. And you want it. And you feel like, why everybody else got it and I don't? You ain't been mean about it, but whatever. You feel guilty about something. It could involve children. If you have kids, it could be something that you feel like, I don't know. It's something about children. It may come up again. But there's a sense of guilt here about the way that you've been raising your kids, other things you've exposed your children to, the lack of time you give into your kids. But it's something about kids here where you feel kind of guilty coming into the reading. So overall energy is humor. Hey, that was coming up in pre-shuffle, and I like it. So humor says, I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. Y'all really are. That's really what you're doing. Like, and you also trying to resolve conflicts with people because you have a new philosophy on life. You may want to go visit somebody who it's been a while you haven't talked to. You may want to reconcile with somebody. You may be the one that's returning from the past to other people's lives. Let me get 4 cards for my beautiful aquas as it relates to personal, love, work, and family. What's going on with aqua? What messages do they need? All right, so personal is thinker. Y'all think all the time, so that's not weird. And thinker is represented by the number 8. So we're talking about progress and rewards. Again, moving forward, changing the way you think, changing the way you process information, okay? Then for love, we have observer. Y'all got a lot of cards of cleaning something up because the dinginess in the background means that you're trying to come out of a place where you feel like it no longer serves you, okay? So thinker is the number 4. That's about balance, okay? Balance and stability. I like that, especially when it comes to love. For work, we're dealing with peace, but this peace comes with a sense of conflict, and it's very precarious, okay? It's like it's gentle. We got an egg in this picture. Then we are going on to family, and family is yin, the number 2. So that's about balance, and it may be some division. So you may be the one that's always mediating and healing stuff. That has been a theme regardless of what cards have come out. You could be the one that's trying to heal something with somebody. Like I said, it's something about children that keeps coming up here. I don't know who has kids, but it's a thing. All right, now let's figure out what's going on with you personally for October. What is the personal section for my beautiful aquas? What's going on with them in their mind space for October? Thinker. Sorry, Aqua. I don't know what that was. I really don't. Okay. What is thinker? What is this progress and rewards about for my babies? What is this about? We got the Page of Wands. I like that. This is communication about something moving forward. Maybe something that was stale, or it's something new coming along, or you just want new. Like I said, philosophy on life has changed. Okay? Yeah, 7 of Swords in reverse. You're trying to heal something, Aqua. And it's this air of forgiveness over your reading. Like, it just feels like, I just want to get past this. I'm not trying to ignore it. I'm not trying to buffer it. I'm not trying to put a band-aid on top of dysfunction. I really want to heal it, and I want to move past it. But you have ideas in your mind of how to do it. And you know it needs to be done. You know there are some things that happened in the past that need to be healed. Now remember, this could be a person outside of you that has communicated this with you. So especially when you have a page, this could be a message. This is somebody coming to tell you, I want to fix this. Or this could be you, Aqua, going to somebody saying, I want to fix the damage that was done in the past, and you're processing this, okay? You'll be processing this month. You haven't heard this yet with this page up, right? Then we have the Emperor, so you could be dealing with the Aries. With this Emperor energy showing up in reverse, this is something that's out of your control. It was divinely guided. And it's really, in this sense, this Emperor energy feels very good. Because basically you're contemplating on what to do. You may feel doubtful about it because you don't have any answers. You're trying to figure out where this person came from. Why are you bothering me? You may be thinking to yourself, all of a sudden, do I want to fix this? How do I fix this? What do I do? There is a lack of communication here due to some trifling shit that happened in the past. Something happened, especially with 7 of Swords in reverse. Oh, that was something you just never thought would happen, and it did. From a person you trusted. I wanted to say implicitly, you trusted them so much. There was such a sense of trust, and then you just felt disappointed. It wasn't even like, oh my God, you betrayed me. You felt disappointed. And so it felt like it was out of your control, and you wanted it to be fixed. Somebody who was praying for it to be fixed. Yep, they go to the Hermit, y'all. Somebody really is going to be going in and reflecting about moving something forward and healing it this month. You could be dealing with a Virgo. A Virgo could be very significant to this story, okay? But there's a lot of contemplation happening this month, especially with that Thinker card, and now you got the Virgo Hermit card coming out here. You're definitely going to be in your head. You're going to be thinking about how to heal something, or either if you're willing to work with somebody to heal something. There could be children involved here, okay? There definitely could be children involved in this situation where this needs to be healed. Now, background noise. This is something where somebody, I think somebody traveled away, or they walked away from you, but now they're trying to come back. It's like they went away to go find happiness. Like they didn't feel like the happiness was there around you. It could have been drama. It could have been where they need emotional healing, right? Because we got the 8 of Cups in reverse. I feel like when we get to 9 of Cups, all of our issues, emotional baggage and hang-ups, we have worked through that. That's how I see the journey. So this person felt like they needed to go work on themselves. They felt like they needed to get somewhere where they felt emotionally safe. And they did that, but now they're trying to come back. Or they just closed down their feelings. Okay, so they have the 8 of Cups in reverse. Then we got the 3 of Wands. They're tired of waiting to come back. And then we got the King of Cups in reverse. There was some cruelty said. This person is going to try to come at it maybe in an emotionally immature way, but they really don't know how to broach the subject. Or this could be you, Aqua, being emotionally immature about the reconciliation, because behind it is the 3 of Swords. Like I said, there was something that broke your heart. It could have been you. Like I said, there is a child involved here. Whatever this was that this person did when they're emotionally immature, I feel like this is in their past and they've healed that. And maybe it's even you, Aqua. Maybe you've healed that side of yourself and you're ready to go back towards it. But there's definitely at least one child involved where this hurt or affected a child in this situation, Aqua. Let's move on to love for Observer. What is Observer about, and what is the stability? What's the stability and partnership about? They go to 3 of Wands in reverse. Some of you losing patience. I mean, you've lost patience about. Ready to move it forward. To take action. No more waiting. Then we got the Justice card in reverse. This is something legal. There could be a divorce going on. There could be something tied up in the court. But whatever this is, it's legal and it's not balanced. You're tired of waiting on this legal system to work out. As far as it affects your love life, there could be somebody that's dealing with a partner that's incarcerated, or you could be trying to reconcile with someone from your past who you're going through a divorce with right now. You've divorced them in the past and now you're tired of how things have just been dragging out. There is somebody here, Aqua, that has something that's dragging out. There may need to be a divorce and people are just dragging their feet. And there may be one person here where literally there's like some type of injunction or something in place where there can't be communication because a person has to do what they have to do. It could be a class, it could be something like that. But this observer is somebody waiting to see what somebody do, waiting to see if they try to rebalance this, waiting to see if they care about this partnership, if they care about how they're viewed. And this person has become impatient and they feel like it's never gonna balance itself. And then 9 of Swords, they're not losing no sleep over it anymore. They were stressing about it at first. They were really stressing, but not anymore. And this could be you, but I'm picking up on something outside of you. But like I said, it's more of a feminine energy feeling like this. And I know we all have masculine and feminine qualities, but this is coming off as a caregiver. Whoever has children here, who is ever raising those children, the custodial parent in a sense, there's a sense of, there was some bitterness here. But now you're waiting to see what that person does. Do you really step up or you don't? Because I haven't seen cups yet. So I'm not seeing love because it feels like the love is blocked just to be able to see if what the actions are. Then they go to 5 of Swords. You got a lot of mental stuff which matches with you, Aquarius, being an air sign. That 5 of Swords in reverse. You are done losing sleep over something. And like I said, it may be outside of you, but you're done losing sleep over something because it's a bunch of mind games and you know that what this person is doing isn't mature. You like, whatever point you think you're getting across, you're not getting across to me, and it's not making me love you. Because like, again, there's no cups here. You just sitting back watching, Aqua, to see if somebody do right. And again, you're not losing no sleep. Now here go to 10 of Cups, but it's in reverse. You are not satisfied with this. Now you're at the point where if they tried to come back to you, you'll be looking at them like, there is no way to heal this at this point. What could you give me? Again, another card of family. All you can give me is being present for our children. But what else could you give me? Okay? We got the Fool. It'd be too risky. You just moved away from it. Yep. Took a chance, took a leap of faith, and then you leap to the Nine of Cups. Here go the Nine of Cups, and then they go to Two of Wands. Planning on going towards something so much more stable, something that you plan, something that seems like it could be better for you. Okay, Aqua? You don't want this broken situation, because it's been broken for so long, and this person is now finally trying to step up. Like I said, it could be you, but because I'm reading for you, I'm going to say it's happening to you. You know your key players. I just know the energy, unless you tell me, right? But that's real fucked up that somebody that sat around and waited to do their part. Even if it was something legal, there was a way to resolve it, is what it feels like, and they just decided not to. And then you know, you didn't lose sleep over it, and they stopped losing sleep over it too, because they care more about like something outside, like to appear a certain way, like their reputation, more than they cared about how you viewed them, Aqua, or how their children viewed them. They care more about how outsiders viewed them, and now they're seeing the wrong in their ways. They're seeing the errors of their ways, and they want to come back. So let's go to work. Okay, so work is the number 5, conflict and instability, and you want peace. So there could be some type of work that you're doing where you have to deal with people all day, and it's irritating. So we got the 4 of Cups in reverse. Okay, now you may be regaining new interests, like renewing your interest in your work. Okay, yeah, we got the Sun card here, right? So we're having the Sun card here. You're finding peace within conflict, within what's going on. You are looking at it and you're being very, very grateful for things around you. Like I said, you're finding the little things in life to make you happy. And yeah, some parts about your job suck. It may be really hard. You may work more than everybody else, because I'm picking up on this energy of you carrying more of the workload than a lot of other employees. And yeah, you may. But then you look at the side of, I have a job. You look at it as, I have insurance. I'm able to pay for things. I'm able to provide sustenance for my children. So these are things where you're kind of like, I'm okay with what's going on, only because I'm looking at the bright side of life. Okay? I'm looking at the bright side. I'm not being negative. You're not looking at stuff no more and saying, is this as good as it gets? You're not doing that. You're looking at the bright side. And then we got the Sun here. So you're finding your own happiness. And then here's that Death card. There could be a Scorpio involved here. Or like I said, a Leo. We got that energy. If not, it doesn't matter. Let it go. It's okay. But having the Death card here is a transformation. Again, changing your philosophy on life. There could be an ending to a job, but this ain't gonna hurt you. You may end it yourself. You may end up going somewhere else and finding a better work-life balance. Whatever it is, you're not sweating it though when it comes to work, okay? There go the 4 of Pentacles. Please hold on to your money and save. You need to invest your money in a savings account or a CD or something like that, because there's going to be something you're going to need in the future. You could be starting your own business, or you have your own business and you need to kind of pull back and just sit on some money for right now. Whatever you do, save your money. I don't care where you go or how much more you make. Save your money. Then background noise is 6 of Swords in reverse. So it's a job that you want to leave because you feel like it'll be calmer somewhere else. Remember, you want peace. But at the same time, you're kind of tied to it because you have needs. You have things going on. You can't just hop from job to job. Somebody here was raised to not leave a job until you have another one. And I respect that. Then we have the Page of Cups here, but it's in reverse. Again, you're just not happy with your coworkers either. You feel like these motherfuckers childish. I ain't picking up on the self-employed person. I feel like somebody that want to be self-employed. You may have a side hustle, but you're not investing a lot of time in it. We got the King of Cups in reverse. So emotionally, you're just not open to this situation. Then we got the 3 of Swords. Your love life and the things you need to resolve have affected you at work too. So it may not necessarily be the job. It could just be what's going on in your life. Now let's wrap it up with family, okay? So family is yin, the number 2, about partnership, or it could be about division. Let's see. We have the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. So I'm getting this energy of, you know, your place in the family type of thing. You know your place within your friend groups, within your relationships, and you're usually the one that mediates everything. You try to heal it. You don't like being in the middle of stuff. Then we got the Ace of Swords in reverse. See, this is that energy of, I don't want to be in the middle of it, and I'm not going to speak about how I feel about it, but I'm going to just probably amen the situation. You probably just like, I understand, I get where you're coming from, and you're doing it to everybody. So you're not really choosing a side. Your side is the side of no conflict. Now, I ain't saying I don't respect it, but I get it. Then there's the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. A lot of your family members need you, and you spend a lot of your money investing in your family. It could be your children. You could be giving more than what is required. Now, I'm not saying you throw money at a situation, but you literally, from seeing this card, you make enough to be able to save, to be able to have some of the things that you want in life. Somebody want to take a trip. Somebody want a new car. You could have that, but you got to pull back on the investment and the money that you give to your family, okay? So remember, buy it if you need it. If they really need it, then buy it. But it feels like what you're doing is, I got the cash, so I'm going to splash it. And that's not what we need to do. I got the cash, so I'm gonna go spend it on this stuff with my family. You feel like you always the one picking up the tab. You come over and there's people talking about they want pizza, and all of a sudden you say, yeah, I eat some pizza, and they look at you to pay for it. It wasn't even your idea. Everybody is kind of draining your pockets, so kind of pull back from that. And again, you can't even speak your truth to people. You're trying to stay neutral without revealing how you really feel. And I feel like if you did, a lot of feelings would be hurt. There go the devil. This is a toxic family situation. There are some dynamics about it where addiction was involved in it. I promise I'm not trying to talk about anybody's parent, but I gotta say this. It's like, it feels like word vomit. I gotta get it out. Somebody here, their mom or dad or somebody like an older sibling was on drugs really bad. Okay? And that has affected the bond in the relationship. This person could have been clean for over 20 years, but it's just the damage that it did to somebody's childhood I'm picking up on. That's only for one person though. But there is a lot of things in your family that you feel tied to. You feel like you have to take care of them. Like I said, you feel like this yin energy, which is the feminine energy, the nurturer, the person that gives to them and makes sure that they have everything they need. You provide food, you provide money, you provide somewhere to stay, clothes on their back, you bring comfort, you listen to their worries, all that stuff, but nobody does it for you. Okay? Yeah, you hold back a lot of secrets. You like the secret keeper in your family. That's the part that makes it toxic, because out of everybody, you're the neutral one. And then you have people that always coming to you and they gossiping about each other, like their family members. It's a bunch of drama going on here, Aqua. And it's something that happened that was very toxic within your family that is a secret that outsiders don't know unless one of y'all done told them. It's some type of abuse that happened in the family, and I'm not going to get into what that is. But it's you got to be a secret keeper. And you're done with it, and you definitely not letting your children engage in this family dynamic. You keep them far away from it because you said to yourself, I'm breaking a generational curse. Or the person around you where you're sharing children with, they see something in their family or your family where they want to break a generational curse. They don't want their children exposed to that same abuse or that behavior. And they go here, another major card, we got the moon. Again, more secrets, things that are hidden. And then feelings of depression. Dealing with your family when you leave from around there, you feel like you got to recharge. And here go another major, temperance. Trying to balance out things in this family, trying to keep everything right, and doing it with a patient heart. And then you still feel left out in the cold at the end. So the family part is the one part of this reading where I feel like you are not asserting your boundaries, but I feel like you're doing it because you genuinely love your family. And like I said, you have accepted your place and you accepted your role. You've grounded yourself within that role. But during this month, it's something about this that had to come out for me to talk to you about it, because I feel like you're going to be shifting how you view that. You guys may be moving away from your family. We will see next month, right? But during this month, you're just going to be thinking about pulling back, because honestly, you realize that you're being drained financially. And you never really get a chance to speak your truth. Everybody always talking at you. And like I said, you got to be a secret keeper for some things that have happened in your family with people that are supposed to protect y'all. and they did things that they weren't supposed to do. So you're sitting there and you feel defeated a lot of times, even if you are successful. It's just your self-esteem ain't there right now. As far as it relates to family, like I said, you go around them, and when you leave from around there, you got to recharge. Every other area of your life, you kind of like, man, fuck that. I don't care. I'm good. But family, you're a sucker for them, and I get it. That's the area I totally understand. You've been a sucker for your family. I know how people are. I know it. That's your family. It's your blood. So either way, let's close out your reading with the Moonology card. Now, the Moonology card is how you be dealing with your feelings during the month, right? That's what I feel about it. It's that message to move you forward. If you have a good feeling or a bad feeling or some type of emotional guidance you need, this is the message I take it as. But I want you to look at the card and hear the message, and the first thing that comes to your mind, that's what you take it as. This is the part of the reading, Aqua, where you jump your ass in. Okay, it's going to be a little bit of help here. Okay, so your card is bring love into the situation. And look where the full moon at. Well, new moon. It's new moon in Aquarius. You bringing love into the situation, and the first thing that popped out for me, Aqua, is this healing of the relationship with somebody from your past. The Seven of Swords person, the one you don't trust, the one you think that if they were on fire, you wouldn't piss on them to put it out. That brings some love into that situation, Aqua. Or vice versa, they need to bring some damn love into it if this is you going up against somebody. As far as with your family, you had cups. I mean, you had like the moon card. What other water one you had? The High Priestess with Pisces. You just had a lot of Pisces and Cancer energy, so it's a lot of hidden stuff, like I said, going on in your family. And they have that Devil card, but bring some love into it. And you mainly bringing love into the situation for yourself too. You changing the philosophy of how you view yourself, because throughout your whole reading, I don't see a lot of cups, so you don't put a lot of feelings into stuff, Aqua, in this time. It's time, baby. I love you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, Aqua.